Hey guys, it's Jeremy here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What have we today, guys, is another album review. This time we're going to be checking out the latest from Gatecreeper entitled Dark Superstition. This is their third full-length album. This one's released through Nuclear Blast Records just on yesterday, actually, May 17th, 2024. It's 37 minutes in length, 10 tracks in total. And this is a band that, this is actually my introduction to the band. This is a band somehow I've always loved or overlooked. They've always had a lot of buzz on them and a lot of hype. And it's just a band I never checked out for some reason. And when the new album got announced, I really felt a lot of buzz on the internet about the band. And I'm okay, this might be my excuse to check out their latest album. And guys, this album kicked my ass. It's a mix of, like, they're called, it's supposed to be known as a straightforward death metal band, but this album had a lot of mellow death in there, some gothic elements, some doom elements, so just all across the board. And yeah, I really love this album. I'm really picky when it comes to death metal. It's not one of my favorite subgenres. I like the old school stuff from the 90s and stuff. But for newer bands, it's really hard for me to really grab onto a newer band. I'm kind of really picky that way. But this has everything in a death metal band that I like. It's kind of straightforward death metal, but they have just twinges of, like, melody and different flavors and different styles kind of blended in there to make it, just to keep it interesting and keep my attention. And starting off with Dead Star, starts off with a really cool melody opening lick, and then it goes right into like a death metal blast beat. Really heavy song and really cool, good melodic line at the beginning. Really like that song. Kind of reminded me of like an old school Gothenburg sound, Old in Flames kind of stuff. Really cool sound. And then the second track, Oblivion, brutal, straightforward, blasting death metal, really heavy, aggressive, and fast. I really like that song as well. Kind of reminded me of old school Swedish death metal, like Entombed or Dismember had those kind of influences on this album as well. And then a couple tracks like Black Curtain, number 3, and what's the other one? Sorry guys, Flesh Habit, number 8, both had a really kind of gothic feel to them, but still maintaining the heaviness and the harsh vocals, but it had more of a kind of gothy, dark undertone to it that was kind of interesting. And I kind of dug those songs as well, and they still maintained a lot of melody undertones and melodic riffs and leads. I really enjoyed that as well. Number 4, following like that kind of melancholy gothic melodic song, was Masterpiece of Chaos. Fucking this song fucking rules. It's like this really evil, sinister, doomy. It's just fucking awesome. It's just super evil sounding and sinister. Super cool riffs, really ominous sounding. Probably my favorite track on the album, if not one of them for sure. And then from there it goes right into Superstitious Visions, which is another more melodic driven song, a lot of melodic leads in it, opening it up, but still again maintains the death metal heaviness. And then right back with a Chilling Aura, kind of right back to the brutal, intense beat, D beats, blast beating, death metal. I found in this album it kind of ping-ponged between a song that had a little bit more melody, and then a heavier, kind of more intense death metal song, and then like a more melodic song again, heavy song. I found they kind of went back and forth on that in terms of the song playlist. After getting your head beaten with Chilling Aura, it went to Caught in the Treads, which again had a lot of melody in it, but it still maintained a lot of heaviness. Really cool guitar leads on this one, and the vocals on this album really stood out. He's got a lot of aggression in his voice, but you can still maintain a lot of the lyrics and what he's saying. And we've already mentioned after that was Flesh Habit, which was the more gothic sound we mentioned. And then number 9, again, Mistaken for Dead, right back into that treble picking and super intense death metal song. Really good stuff as well. That's a shorter one, under 3 minutes, but it really hits hard and beats you over the head. And then the last song was the longest song on the album, just under 6 minutes. Tears Fall from the Sky. Really cool song, really heavy, a lot of melodic parts, and then it kind of closes off. The last minute or two of the song is just more instrumental and very melodic and kind of slowly fades off. I thought it was a really good ending to the album. Yeah, tons of influences all over this place. Like I said, Entombed, you can hear Entombed influences. You can hear Dismember, like Old in Flames, the Gothenburg sound. There's like a lot of gothic elements in there, and at times as well. Some song had some kind of more doomy elements in there. It's just all over the place, and I love it. I had a good mixture of different sounds, but the album flows really well. Like I said, it kind of bounces between melody and like intenseness or intensity and brutality. I really love this album. I was really shocked how good and how much I liked it. Like I said, it really takes a lot for me to like a new death metal band, and this one definitely caught my attention. I'll definitely be checking out their other material and more than likely buying all their stuff. And this is easily a top contender for the year-end list for me. The more I listen to it, the more I love it. It's just killer. And for a rating, I'm gonna give it a 8.75 out of 10. It's a fucking killer record. Definitely check this album out, guys, if you haven't heard it. And stay tuned for more great content, guys, coming up. And until next time, keep it metal.